the day, and it's from Honora Pearls. I could not be more excited about this set because honestly, I'm the kind of girl who my jewelry, I want it to make a statement, but it also needs to be easy. It needs to be timeless. It needs to be classic. It needs to not get in the way of my life, but at the same time, make me feel something. And I feel like pearls, more than any other gem or piece of jewelry that I can put on, makes me feel something because they are true, real, from the earth. You can imagine where they come from. And if you can imagine with this set, which is a set of 4 pairs of earrings, how long it took us to cultivate this. It was 5 years, friends, to be able to get the quantities in real, true pearls. This is not costume jewelry. This is not something that is replicated. This is true from the earth pearls. You can imagine that took us quite a while, and the price should be a whole lot more. We're talking about $94 versus your today's special value price of under $60. And if you break that all up and you're giving these as gifts, you get a set. Each boxed set is only $15 for true real pearls. Now we have a couple choices for you. We have colors and we also have your styles. So we have the stud earrings and we also have the drop earrings. I'm a little bit partial to the studs. They just work in my life a little bit more. They're fantastic for my teenage daughters. But if you want a little bit of movement and you want a little bit of swing and a little bit more sass, I would say go to the drop. Both sets have great closures, and they really will stay on the ear, and we'll talk about that in a second. Here are your color choices. So we have the classics, which are more of like your pastel colors that you see up here on that top row. So you get a beautiful white, which is always the most popular. You also get that gorgeous gray, almost a black indigo color. I have on that beautiful pink, which I think is just so fun. And then underneath that, we have your brights, which you have your darker blue, your indigo and your denim friendly colors, that beautiful bright fuchsia. Actually, that's the one I have on, I think. And then also the white. And then my classic girls, you want to give just the most beautiful, fresh, simple, gorgeous statement gift. We have the sets of all whites. And again, you have them either in the stud earrings, and then you also have them in the drop earrings. There's your if purchased separately priced, $94. Our today's special value is under $60. It's 5 easy payments of $12. It took us 5 years to get here. It's been 25 years of a relationship with Honora. And we've got Joel Schechter here. He is not only the founder, brand ambassador, family-run company, but also from the Gemological Institute.
Hi, Kristen.
So great to see you. Thank you for being here.
I am
Happy
thrilled.
Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. Hello, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving to you too.
I know this was a labor to get these here, to be at this
it's only
point.
5 years.
Only 5 years. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
But these are real pearls. I think that's the most important thing to stress.
The most important thing, I have to say, I start out almost every one of these because everybody says, okay, are they simulated, are they fake,
right,
or how'd you do, or are they low quality pearl? It's really hard to explain to people that you can, okay, and it's this magical relationship between Honora, these gigantic farmers, and QVC that allows us to like get these pearls that are the top of the harvest, okay, in 2 different shapes and sizes. We've got this ring pearl that I'll talk about in the dangle. We've got this super clean button that are in the studs, and this magic that we have of these 3 giant forces working together. We can bring in real, not only just pearls, but high quality cultured pearls. We need patience. We have to wait.
Oh,
okay?
It's so pretty.
But there they come, and look at this. Everyone is that clean. Everyone is that bright.
It's amazing how a little box can just give you every single feeling, from the way that it looks. They come even bowed, friends. Like that bow was already on there. You open it up, and this is, and I know 99.9% of you, when you gift them, you're going to go, and they're real, because most people would think you're not going to actually gift me real pearls.
Can you imagine a Secret Santa gift, and you're there, and you get a box of these, and you say, wait a minute, this is, and somebody says, okay, you only had a $20 limit.
You went over the limit, right? Exactly. Oh, they look so. I love this
Teachers, the babysitters. There's so many presents that we all have to give around the holidays, and when you can give quality like this, so haven't been able to do this, but this was the most popular thing. We did about 4 or 5 of these today's special values through our 25-year history with QVC. It's just been 5 years since we could do it again.
That pink that Rebecca has on, I have it on as well. How fun is that? Those colors are gorgeous.
Yeah, she's
it's
got
like
the
a
orchid
fuchsia.
on.
Orchid, that's what it is. It's an orchid.
She's got, and which is now these are in the what we call the color sets. And you were talking about your teenage girls.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I've got three granddaughters. Okay, 2 of them are getting into teens, and 1 a little younger. They'll take the white one in the set. They'll put that aside for when they're older. They want those hot colors. So if you're buying it for younger gals, try those really cool colors. What a great present if you've got granddaughters, okay, or daughters that you want to split these up with and kind of knock them out to everybody.
I love a stud earring. It's what I wear more than anything. And a pearl is the most classic, the most sophisticated, but you can have a little bit more fun when you're doing the colors. So let's go through those colors because you got some really great choices for us.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to start with the classic on top. Okay, so the classic pearl, every set's going to have white. So it's got a white pearl. It's got that blush pink. Now, when people say when you want a rosé color, I mean, this is like an infused color now that's just pure rosé. Then the hottest color on the market right now, silver gray, the next one, and then our black pearls. Those are to mimic Tahitian pearls. Now, if you saw Tahitian pearls, by the way, in these sizes with that cleanliness, forget about it.
My mom gifted me Tahitians once, and I still have them, and they're gorgeous.
It's a beautiful pearl, okay, but the surface of these will be as clean, as bright. It's very, very similar in the feeling, and that silver gray, if there's, Tahiti is just having everybody wants that gray color when they can get their hands on it. If in Tahiti it comes out natural, okay, we have to infuse these colors, but once we get it, they are permanent, and they will absolutely, positively mimic as if you had bought a really, really, really expensive natural color from Tahiti.
And then you do the same thing, only in the wire drop.
Exactly. This is a French wire drop. It's got a rubber stopper in the back to give you a little bit of extra security. Same thing, white, blush, gray, and black. Now, the black is not going to be a jet black. It's not an ink black. A great black pearl, they say, should be like the wings of a buzzfly. You know, have some overtones of blues or greens, lavenders, and you can actually see that in this particular set. Every pearl is going to be a little bit different, but you can kind of see the blues and the lavenders, a little bit of green at the bottom kind of popping out, and that's what a great black pearl looks like.
I'm going to take one of these off and show you the back here in just a second. But take me through the next round. So that's your bright.
So once we go into these brighter colors, so we've got again, each set will have a white, whether you're in the dangles or whether you're in the studs. These are the ring pearl dangles. We're going to speak about the ring pearls in a few minutes because I want to explain that to you. You've got the white, that fuchsia that you've got on in the stud is just an incredible color. Loves lip glosses and makeups, nail polish. It just accentuates a lot of things. If you got blue eyes, try that sky blue. Oh my God!
Oh goodness, I love that color.
And indigo, one of our Honora favorites because everybody loves wearing, especially younger girls, with jeans and pearls are just really hip and really, really, really cool. And then you get that cool color blue. It's a wonderful, wonderful color. And then for the first time ever in the history of our TSV, okay, we could do all white. Why is it a problem? Because only about 15 to 18% of the harvest comes out in a light enough color that we can get this beautiful, beautiful white. Otherwise, they're darker natural colors or more muddy browns or things that just would never be able to to become a white pearl. But these very, very, very beautiful white pearls are really sought after. We usually could only put one in a set, but since we had 5 years, we've been saving this for quite some time. And for the first time, we said, okay, we can finally do. If you want to give all white to somebody, okay, whether it's the dangles or whether it's the studs, and look at the matching and the cleanliness. I am so proud not only of the pearl itself, but the matching quality of our factory is unbelievable. And literally, this is not synthetic. This is a natural. Every pearl is literally slightly different. If I show you 100 pearls, there's subtle differences between the 100.
Well, I love that
too.
I think that's part of the reason why I love pearls so much is they're very unique. We're all unique, and I think that they're all very unique, but you've done an amazing job of making them very uniform. There is that lever back with the stopper, which I really appreciate. You wouldn't find that if you were getting some cheap or costume jewelry because this is real. I also want to show you the happy backs on the studs.
Yeah, now the happy backs we created, years ago. I invented this and we patented this back because, especially for our large studs, okay, and studs in general and round pearls, they tend to fall off women's ears a lot. And we used to get a lot of concerns about people saying, the pearls aren't sitting well on my ear.
Right.
Well, this back is created, your ear is not straight like a little bar that's usually the clutch that you get. Your ear is elliptical, it's oval at the bottom. And so we created this back where the metal nail follows the shape of your ear. It's super smooth and super comfortable. And once you put that pearl in, it literally looks like, you know, it's tattooed on your ear, and it just sits absolutely right up on your ear. You're looking at the dangles there, so we're a little bit of cross current. But once you see the stud on either Rebecca or on Kristen, you're going to see that it literally looks like somebody crazy glued the pearl to your ear. That's this happy back. It's really, really incredible. And those French wire drops, okay, have the extra rubber stopper so that you have the extra security. You can do cartwheels in them. You don't have to worry that they're going to fall
could
into
we,
your ear.
Rebecca?
I can't.
Cartwheels. That's we were just asked for cartwheels.
Mary Beth told me she did splits when she was younger.
I believe it. She probably still could.
I tried to get her to do that on air. It didn't go well. No.
You get a set of 4, and they're individually boxed just like this. So who are you breaking them apart and giving them to? Whether it be for your daughters, your nieces, your granddaughters, your sisters, the women in your Bible study, whoever it might be, teachers' gifts. It is just a phenomenal, special gift. You also might just be picking them up for you in a couple of different sets, because this is such a great value at $94 usually. You get them home today, and today only at $59.98. Price goes up at the end of the day because it is our today's special value. Also free shipping and handling, and 4 easy payments of $14.99. It's taken us 5 years to get here. And you said something very that caught my ear when you were talking to Mary. You said, I don't think again in the rest of my career we'd be able to do this.
The farmers told me that, you know, they're growing less and less of these types of pearls, okay, because what happens, these pearls take longer to grow. There's no bead inside them. Now, Akoya pearls, South Sea pearls, they all start with a full round bead. So you're 80% there, and then a few years you get the full product. Here, they start with just a little piece of tissue. Some pearls become oval, some become round, some become these beautiful cabochon buttons, which we have here. Some become drop shapes and they have the rings. But the problem is the farmers don't want to grow these pearls anymore, because if they put a bead in there, they can get 10 times the price, and it grows even faster. So farmers are moving away from this into those others, and it's really sad for me because these are so fashion friendly and so incredibly high quality and affordable that we will never see the quantity that we need to make a today's special value. Maybe able to bring an item back, but never a today's special value. It will never happen.
I was listening to everything you said, but also very, very tuned into the blue with Rebecca's blue eyes. Oh my goodness!
Right. That's what I said.
That's exactly what you were saying. Amazing.
You have blue eyes. Just put those sky blue earrings on, and you pop.
Like, you know, she could go to a black tie event, and it's just, that's the perfect understated statement. But for me, who I'm not going to black tie events, I just don't have time, and also I don't like staying out late. This is day in and day out, whether I'm going to yoga, running around with the kids, cleaning the house, going to a cycling class, very different from a black tie event. These are perfect. You look like a lady. It's something special. You know that it's great quality. That's the other thing. These aren't, give these to the teenagers and give them to your granddaughters and things like that, because they're wearing these earrings that all of a sudden they turn their ears green, or they get all gross in there. I mean, it's been happening to my kids.
This is stainless steel, or hypoallergenic.
This is such good
For the kids,
stuff.
the posts aren't bent. You ever look in your daughter's box and she's got silver earrings? She's got a bunch of posts that look like J's and S's in there. These, because we did stainless, okay, they stand up better. They're hypoallergenic. They don't need any sort of plating to anti-tarnish. They're not going to turn your ear green. All of these things are very, very important. So it's all done in stainless. The French wire for the dangle, as well as the happy back, as well as the stud material. And it's going to look like this years and years and years from now, which is just wonderful. Nothing to take care of, really. Just wipe your pearls off after you wear them. Dry towel, paper towel, something like that. That's all you need to do.
More than 18,000 have now been picked up so far today. Those colors that you're seeing right there are the brights. We also have the classics, which are above those, and then we have the all white. Did you speak of, real quick, the band bands?
Yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah, I'm glad you asked me because it's super important. The ring pearl is Honora's most popular pearl. We started bringing these in, okay, years and years and years ago. Every year the demand has gone up and up and up, and the supply has gone down and down and down. It is very hard to get a high quality pearl with the rings. There's a lot of low quality pearls that have lots of banding, but it's usually more like acne than stripes. These are carved actually as they're in the molish, turning as they're growing.
Wow.
And every single pearl is different, and we match the pearls for the amount of rings. So it's literally nature's art in a pearl. The drop pearl is a little bit bigger than the button too. It's an 8mm, 8 to 9. The buttons are 7 to 8. So you get a little bit larger look, a little bit more fashion on the ear because it's a little bit more organic. And the others are a little bit, the studs are a little bit more classic, a little bit more that fine, perfect lady everyday pearl.
Just gonna make you smile.